Now, I feel for the Kenyan. Now, I feel for the Kenyan policemen, and I wish that everybody goes back to Kenya in one piece. So, gangsters in Haiti, this beautiful island, very far away. Okay, it's not very beautiful right now, but yeah, there's a lot of story into that. We'll explain that in depth in the future. Haiti is a country that's very interesting, but let's get to the point straight. In Haiti, they don't want Kenyans to come. Kenyan's police are being sent to Haiti. Some of them have been already sent to Haiti to go and bring peace, to bring calm back in peace. Haitians don't want Kenyans in their land, and so that no Kenyan family you know what? Don't delete. They don't want, and they say they are ready to fight. They're marching in the streets of Haiti with guns. Ready to engage Kenyan policemen. What's up, everybody? I hope you're doing good. It's not a beautiful day when our people are ready to fight each other. Not very nice. Haiti is a beautiful, not so beautiful anymore. I'm sorry about that. It's very far away in the Americas. Here's a map, Haiti. Long story. Kenya is this country right here, led by William Ruto. So basically, Kenya sent police, 400 policemen, to go and bring back peace in Haiti. Why is there no peace in Haiti? It's a long story. Basically, to explain very fast, Haiti is a country composed of many black people. Now, there are few families of white people that control the economy of that country. Historically, Haiti is the first country in the world, the first black country to get independence. Many years ago, in the 1800s, they already had the independence. They beat the French really bad. They were free. Now, once they beat the French, most Western countries sanctioned them in a way that they could not grow, they could not move forward. Why did they sanction them? They sanctioned Haiti because they had to discourage other African nations that were colonized to do the same thing. Now, Haitians have their own religion. The majority believe in voodoo. So they did voodoo practice before they went to war against the French and beat the living crap out of French people. And Haiti has to pay debt and debt and debt. Anyway, let's get back to track. Now, they've been in trouble for many years because a bunch of foreigners, 12 families of Lebanese and Syrians and Middle Eastern and whites, run every aspect of the economy of the country. Oil, electricity, industry, they run everything. So millions of people are suffering. Only 12 families have everything within their hands. They will set the price of the gas at the gas station, food, they control everything. Now, the bottom line is Haitians are fighting to be free. I mean, 12 families cannot run a full country. It doesn't make any sense while everybody else is suffering. Now, a group of people have risen in the neighborhood. They are called gangsters, but in reality, many people believe these gangsters are actually fighting for the people. And they're trying to push back to prevent that these families continue to press onto the population.
Classe politique qui là y a fait une exclusion côté que y a dit bandi nèg azam baladan mais son façon pour renouveler système nan Jean Lia parce que système nan rive nan bout li et écart qui gagne entre moun riche et moun pauvre en Haïti en li trop dans le monde entier gagne écart entre moun riche et moun pauvre mais Jean fait en Haïti ali indécent en nous prêt toute solution depuis c'est haïtien qui sous table nous même nous prêt pour nous chita parler avec tout le monde. Parce que ça qui passe dans le pays, là, nous pas fiers.
The story of Haiti is very long. We're not going to get into depth. We're going to talk about it maybe on the next time. What's happening right now is that the 12 families need support from other countries for them to continue running this country. These 12 families know that Haiti's got one of the most precious minerals on earth. And they don't talk about that. So the 12 families need these countries to give them support so they can continue controlling the country. However, initially, the United States of America called a meeting in the United Nations to get soldiers together to go to Haiti and go and kick out all these gangsters that are protecting Haitians in reality. But many countries refused. They were not up for it. And America, for once, couldn't go by themselves because they refused to appear like the police of the world. Yes, fellas. So what is the best way to do something without actually putting your face to it? Call somebody else. So America proposed Kenya to send policemen to go and fight these gangsters. Gangsters that are protecting the people, actually, many people believe.
The United Nations must continue to preserve peace, prevent conflict, and alleviate human suffering. And we embrace nations stepping up to lead new ways and to seek new breakthroughs on hard issues. For example, on Haiti, the Caribbean community is facilitating the dialogue among Haitian society. I thank President Ruto of Kenya, I thank him for his willingness to serve as the lead nation of a UN-backed security support mission. I call on the Security Council to authorize this mission now. The people of Haiti cannot wait much longer.
After all, they look Africans. I mean, they look like each other. So let's get people that look just like you so they can beat you up. That's what's happening in Haiti. Now, the people in Haiti are not happy at all. Most of them are ready. They're ready to shed blood. And that is very dangerous, fellas. Is this necessary? So let's try and find out very quickly. What is Kenya's motivation of sending the police to Haiti? Kenya's motivation for sending police to Haiti are complex and have been debated. Here is a breakdown of some of the reasons why Kenya would send police to Haiti. Kenya's President William Ruto has framed the mission as a sign of international cooperation and a way to restore peace in Haiti. Very interesting. Mr. Ruto is very much interested in peace across the world. Mr. Ruto wants to take care of Haitians. Very interesting, and many Kenyans are not happy about that.
And because we believe the responsibility in Haiti is a shared responsibility, every country that believes in freedom, democracy, self-determination would want peace everywhere in the world. And that is why Kenya is stepping forward to provide the leadership in Haiti. And we are working with many partners, many other police contributing countries, and many others who are contributing in different ways.
You know Ruto is a slave, right?
Yeah.
He's a slave.
Many Kenyans believe Kenya has a lot of issues to resolve on its own, to be giving attention and resources to Haiti. What is Kenya getting out of it? The mission is backed by the United Nations and funded by countries like the United States of America and Canada. So this financial aid could help Kenya improve its own security force. Obviously, money is one of the things that people will do a lot of things for. Give us money, we're going to go fight Haitians. They look just like us, but well, we're going to have money. You know, money rules the world. Money make the world go round. Now, this is not the first time the United Nations sent a mission to Haiti. One of the times they sent people to Haiti, they did some of the most craziest things ever. Like, you know, instead of working, they have like bars where they drink, pubs. They invite young ladies. You know what I mean. Crazy stuff. Absolutely insane. And on another time, the soldiers of the United Nations had a toilet, and all the defecation from the toilet went through the river. And this river was used to drink water. And many people were deleted from cholera. You heard that?
It's only people downriver who have been infected. A child close to here died. Another family had 3 kids get diarrhea, and one died the same day.
So the United Nations mission in Haiti set up toilets for soldiers, but this toilet defecation went through the river. They didn't keep it in a box or something. They sent it through the river, and this is the river that everybody uses to drink water from. And many people were, and the United Nations has never been held accountable for that. Look, I feel for Kenyan policemen, some of them perhaps traveling for the very first time. It always feels good, you know, I'm going away, traveling by plane to another country, you know, it feels good. I'm going to represent. But I don't think they know the in-depth of the problem. I don't think, personally, that Africans, because Haitians are Africans, should be fighting each other for whatever reason. Because the crux of the matter is, the United States of America was supposed to send soldiers, they chose not to do so. Because it doesn't look good to the world that you always the person that sends military to go resolve issues. Let's get the Kenyans to do it. And by the way, it won't look racist if people that look just like you come to try to find a solution by fighting you, you know, deleting each other. That's what's going to happen. And we don't wish it. I mean, these gangsters are trained. This is their ground. This is their town. This is their city. This is their home. they're going to fight with everything they have if they perceive you as an enemy. Now, I feel for the Kenyan policemen, and I wish that everybody goes back to Kenya in one piece so that no Kenyan family cries over some stuff that nobody understands clearly. Let me know how you feel about this. It's always a great pleasure. God bless.